All right, what's going on, guys? John here from The Real Talk. I don't know why I just said that, The Real Talk. Like, they know they're going to listen to us. But as always, welcome to this week's edition of the podcast, The Real Talk Podcast. And I'm joined, as always, by my lovely co-host, Audrey. What's up, Audrey?
Hey.
Why are you laughing? Why are you making fun of me? You see?
Because of you, you're all like... That intro. Anyways, hey, how's it going? How you been? Ugh.
I've been good, and I guess that whole little intro we had before this with the whole song was pointless because I didn't get to introduce the song. But anyways, that was We the People from A Tribe Called Quest. It was pretty, I don't know, I got hyped listening to that. Maybe that's why I kind of went into this randomly. But yeah, this week for our listeners, we're going to be talking about a little film called Sicario, in honor of Sicario 2, which I don't know the name of because they keep changing it every now and then.
Dia del Soldado, no?
Yeah, now it's called Dia of the Soldado, and it was called like a lot of
Wait,
different
it's
things.
called Dia of the Soldado?
Yeah.
Or
Dia,
it's
Dia of
Dia
the Soldado. But you know how we say Dia
del Soldado. So they
Yeah.
didn't put del, they put of.
of.
That's
yeah,
weird.
for some reason. I don't
That's
know.
weird.
It should be done by Mexican people. They're gonna use Spanish. Not just kidding. No, but yeah, it's interesting because this one was a bit exciting because I have not seen Sicario before this, and I was really excited to see it finally, and I know Audrey was excited for me to watch it. But yeah, before obviously, like you guys know, we're gonna just talk about what we've seen and stuff like that, and just kind of catch up. But Audrey, I kind of have some bad news for you.
Oh, God.
Did you know that Kit Harington got married?
No!
Jon Snow got
Damn.
married to his on-screen love, which the actress's name is Rose Leslie, I believe, Leslie or whatever.
Leslie?
Leslie.
Nice.
Leslie.
Nice.
Rose Leslie. But yeah, they got married. They actually got married this past weekend, I think, or like a week ago or something like that.
It's kind of bittersweet because as much as I hate her, they make a really good couple.
Do you hate her? Why do you hate her?
No, like I don't hate her character. I mean, I hate her because it's freaking
Oh.
Jon Snow. Like, come on.
Because he took the love of your life or whatever.
Yes. Damn, I was about to hit him up.
Damn, and he would have definitely, left her for you.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. But yeah, no, I that's good though. I mean, they make a really cute couple, even though, like I said, I hate it.
Yeah,
But
from the show, I really love their chemistry and stuff like that. And obviously, spoilers for Game of Thrones if you guys have not seen it or whatever. When she dies, it's kind of sad to
Yes.
see her go. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just wanted to talk to you about that, to mention to you, and it was cool. I seen some pictures online of their wedding, and they look happy. And then the other Game of Thrones cast was there, like Peter Dinklage, Emilia Clarke, and the two sisters, Sophie Turner and the other one.
You know what I find kind of funny is the fact that you decided to tell me this information today after I just told you that I was having a bad day.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry, Audrey.
I'm just kidding. I was barely
I
venting
fucked up.
to you, and then you decide
Bad.
to just hit me with that news, and I'm just like, oh, okay.
I know,
guess I'm just
sorry.
gonna go eat another tub of ice cream now.
Damn.
I'm just kidding.
I feel bad now. All right, guys. You know what? Let's just start this all over, Audrey. I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding. It's fine. But no, that's cool. I'm glad that he got married. I wonder, how old is he? Do you know how old he is?
He is 25. Not just kidding.
Shut the front
I have
door.
no idea. I just exited out of his profile page on Tinder. I'm just kidding. He's 31 actually. That fool looks fucking 19.
I hate him.
Not 19,
yeah.
but
He looks like he could be like 26. 27.
yeah, like 20 something. Yeah, like my age.
Wow.
But you see, now you got me bummed out because look, like if he was 26, look at all the stuff he's accomplished so far. And me, like,
Yeah.
what? I have a cat.
Well, I have a parrot, so there you go.
But at least I have seen Ant-Man and the Wasp already.
Shut up! Did you really?
Yeah, did I tell you?
No, you didn't tell
What the
me.
fuck? Well, did you see the post I did on?
I saw
on
something
Instagram
that
and
you
stuff.
did. You go with Ramen Screen?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what that was. I didn't get to see what it was.
You
that
didn't
you're
get to read
watching.
it?
No, I just I saw it and I was like, oh, he went to something.
Yeah.
Like a fucked up co-host, but no, yeah.
Damn, you didn't even read my caption.
No,
or
it's because it was. Don't you hate it? Like it kind of forward taps, even if you like just kind of like want to hold it. Sometimes that happens to me. But anyways, how was that?
Yeah, no, it was cool. I kind of came off as a jerk there. I kind of wanted to just mention it though. But it was cool. No, it was really cool. We got there. It was at the Walt Disney Studios in Burbank. So that was pretty cool. And yeah, they had like some food and alcohol there for us. So it was pretty cool. And then we got to see the movie. I can't really say much. Other than what I said in my tweet, which is that I thought it was great. It was a perfect sequel. The Wasp is badass, and can't wait to see it again.
Wow, lucky duck. When does it come out?
July 6th or something.
Oh shoot! So it's coming out soon.
I think next week.
Yeah. Because the Purge is coming out July 4th.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
Because I think it's like something involving July 4th, I think. I'm not sure. I haven't seen any commercials for it. I mean, any trailers for it, commercials.
Yeah, it looks like it. It has the red, white, and the American flag on there.
Well, it always has that, but...
Yeah, that's true.
I'm excited for that, too. Even though I don't remember liking the last one. I can't remember if I liked it or not, to be honest.
No, you're right.
It does come out July 4th?
Yeah, July 4th is the first Purge, and then 2 days later we get Ant-Man and the Wasp, and another movie I kind of wanted to talk to you about, but we won't get into that until after we hit our main topic. But no, yeah, I mean the Purge series, I mean, I think it's a cool concept, and I actually didn't mind the second one, and the third one was pretty cool, but
so there is a third one.
Yeah, election year.
That's what it's called. Someone was arguing with me that there was a third one. Yeah, and I was like, I felt like I was going crazy because I was like, okay, maybe I am wrong. Like, I don't know. Like, but yeah, I knew that there was a third one. So what was the second one called?
Purge Anarchy.
Oh,
it's weird, huh?
I can't remember. I can't remember which one I like. I don't even think. You know what? I'm actually a liar. I think I don't even watch the third one. I think I just watched like the first and second.
Yeah, the first one's with Ethan Hawke.
Yeah.
And it was alright. I just I think the biggest gripe with that one that everybody had is like, man, you have this amazing idea, but you're just stuck in a home. Like, it would be cool to see like what other people are doing. So they expand on that in the second one, which I think is pretty cool, and they use that same character from the second one in the third one. So it's kind of, connective, but
yeah,
it is what it is. They're trying to like end the purge there or something.
Well, I always like to watch them, even though
they're like just fun horror movies, nothing too special. I love the concept though; that's pretty cool.
Yeah, the concept was pretty good, but I feel like a lot of people weren't really happy with the way they tried to do it. But that's what it is. I'll still go watch it for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I think me too. Like, screw it. Something I didn't watch though, and I don't know if you did. I wanted to ask you, but I wanted to save it for the podcast as well. Is Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom? Have you seen it?
I have not seen it. Wow, we're bad.
Me either. No, I haven't seen it either. And I was public about this on Twitter. I was like, you know what? I had Thursday night free. I could have gone, but I was like, you know what? I just don't feel like going to go watch it.
Right? Yeah, I had the option too. I had the option to go today, and I was just like.
But no, that's the thing. I'm going tonight though. Finally.
Shit, now you're making me feel like I should go. I mean,
I'm just gonna go see it because I've heard from some people that it's actually good. Like, not the best, but it's just, I had fun, so I want to go into it, okay, let me just have a good time. I know that's not exactly what we want, but screw it.
the reason I want to go watch it today is because the movies are half off.
No, exactly. No.
And I'm being a cheap ass bitch. Like, come on. Like,
ooh, we
we ain't got no money up in here, so we need to be frugal.
Yeah, guys, you guys need to subscribe and do all that stuff to Real Talk so we can get some cash flowing in, you know? Review
so
more
we can get some
fashion
so we can watch movies. Yeah, dude, because movies get expensive. Like, if you try to go... Well, over here... I mean, over there, it's the same price, right? Oh, but you have MoviePass.
Yeah, that's the thing. I have MoviePass, but at the same time, I'm glad that we're talking about this because I wanted to talk to you about this new program that AMC rolled out. Not sure if you've heard anything about it. Oh, they are going to roll out. It's called AMC A-List. And it's exactly like MoviePass, but it only works with AMC theaters. It's going to be $20 a month. And it has its pros and cons, I think. Like, I don't think it has too much cons. I think the only one con it has is that you can't use it in other theaters. Like MoviePass. But, I mean, for the extra $10 a month, because MoviePass is $10. The thing that I'm more excited about is that I can actually trust this company, AMC, you know, and they're not going to change their terms and conditions and all this stuff. And even like that same week that they announced that program, MoviePass is like, oh, we're going to do surge pricing. And what that means is like let's say Infinity War came out, they're going to charge you an extra fee for that just because it's a popular movie.
That's
and it's
dumb.
like, the fuck, like, I'm already
really
paying
dumb.
you like they're always doing like sketch things like that. Like and then like, I don't know, they just keep changing their stuff, so I don't really trust them, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm excited to get AMC A-List because you get to see 3 movies a week, and you get to, if you want, you can use them all in one day. So, I mean, if there's a lot of movies, you have the whole day free. Hey, I'm going to go, you know, this day and watch all of them. But you also get to see them in IMAX and all these other premium like Dolby and 3D, and I know like we don't like 3D, but still, you know, and you can't do that in MoviePass. You also get discounts on the food. You get to reserve your seats, so that's pretty cool. That's my one big negative with MoviePass is that you had to actually be there, and with this one, you can use it online wherever, you know, and you don't have to wait for the card to come in the mail. Like mine took like 2 months to come in the mail. Like Jesus.
Yeah.
So I think it's worth it for, you know, 3 movies a week. I'm not gonna go to the theater, you know, more than 3 times a day. I mean a week. So I mean, unless unless I haven't, you know, I have to catch up or something. But it works out, you know, especially because there's an AMC anywhere, you know, at least over here. Is there an AMC over there? Is that where you go to?
No, I go to.
You go to Alamo Draft House, right?
Or Cinemark. Yeah, Cinemark's the other one that I go to. But
Cinemark
no, we don't have
another. They have a program like that too, but it's not really well known.
And it's like really shitty. It's called the Movie Club, and it's $9.99 a month, which doesn't make any sense because it's just for one ticket.
Really? What the hell? That's weird.
Yeah,
okay,
like I was trying
never mind.
I was trying to like read, like I was like, wait, like why? Like I don't get it. But yeah, so it's really shitty. That's why I've never done it, because I'm like, nah, like that's not even worth it. But but the AMC one sounds like a way better deal than the MoviePass.
Yeah, because I mean, even with the MoviePass, like I said, sometimes I couldn't reserve my seating. So like with a movie that I really wanted to see, I was like, man, fuck it, I'll pay the $14, pay 16 or whatever to have my preferred seating and time and whatever. But with this one, and that would happen like a few times a month. So if you think about it, like 14 plus 14 is $24 with the AMC A-List. I'm gonna be saving like $4, you know, and plus you get the discounts. So you know you're more likely to get some food, and also you have the same perks as AMC Stubs. So you get to go to that exclusive line, have like $5 every time you get like a certain amount of points. So it's worth it. It's well worth it for me.
That is a good deal.
Yeah, so it's gonna be awesome. I can't wait for them to roll it out. But I was last week when we did that podcast, I mentioned that I was gonna go see Tag that day.
Yeah.
And I didn't go see it because I went to go see another movie. I think I told you, right, Audrey?
No.
I saw 2001: The Space Odyssey.
Oh, right. I was like, wait, no.
No, yeah. It was playing at the Aero Theater in Santa Monica or Santa Barbara or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were playing it in I think it's like the 50th anniversary this year, because it came out in '68. And they were playing it in 70 millimeter. So that was my first time watching that movie. I've owned it, but I've never seen it. So I experienced it in the theater, and man, I fucking loved it.
Yes. Okay. Well, you like practically gave me a heart attack because you were like,
no, I know. I
sucked.
didn't want to give anything away. I wanted to do like this.
Like, I was like, wait, what? Like, I knew you were fucking with me, but still, I was like, oh shit! Like, what if he really didn't like it?
You wanted confirmation, huh?
Yeah, I was like, because sometimes like I can't tell with you like if you're being for real or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm glad you liked it. You went with Alex.
Yeah, Alex and Ezra.
Oh, you went with Ezra too?
Yeah.
Oh my god. So.
No, but yeah, I went with those two guys, and yeah, like I said, I had the night free, so I was gonna go watch Tag, and they're like, "Hey, no, let's go watch this." And I thought it was because they told me that I was gonna be playing that month, but I thought it was already out, so that's why I was like, "Okay, I'll go watch Tag." So, yeah, it was awesome. I think that was the best way to experience that movie for the first time, because I feel like it's especially in 70 millimeter, it was cool, and then I think before they told us that like that version of the movie was like supervised by Christopher Nolan or something like that. Like I guess he didn't like take anything out or add anything. He just kind of like enhanced it or something.
Yeah.
But I don't know, because I guess that's his favorite movie, so he wanted to like take care of it or something. So that was cool,
That is cool.
But yeah, just everything about the movie, like the way it starts in those musical score, like those iconic songs. Were those like Beethoven or Mozart or something like that, or were those made for the movie? Because I don't know.
Ow. Sorry, it's because I cut myself. You mean the musical score itself?
Yeah, like how in the beginning it starts off with like that one song.
Oh yeah, well yeah, they use classical music. Okay. But no, it's not Mozart. It's
It's like classical, right? Because I've always heard that song. Those songs, I should say, and for some reason I was like, oh, okay, well maybe this is where they got them, but I was like, no, like it's from like it's other.
I think one of them one of them might have been Strauss, but I'm not too sure who the other ones were. But yeah, they're pretty known classical composers that Stanley's kind of known for that. He in Clockwork Orange he used Ludwig
singing in the rain.
And Ludwig and all that. And that's what I was going to ask you too. Like, so now that you've seen this one, you've seen all of Stanley's like main films, right? Or have you not seen?
I've seen this one now. I've seen The Shining, A Clockwork Orange, and I think that's it. But I could be mistaken. I have Doctor Strangelove, but I haven't seen it.
Oh, you haven't seen? That's what I was gonna ask you. Have you seen Doctor Strangelove?
No, I haven't seen that one. I heard it sucks.
Whatever. That's why you jumped. That's why you practically ripped it out of my hands when you saw it.
I know. I was like, wait, no, that was a good deal.
No, it was. That's why I told you. I was like, dude, you got fucking lucky because that shit runs high on Amazon.
So he's done Day of the Fight, Flying Parade, Fear and Desire. Let me see.
Killing. his most known ones are the ones that you mentioned, though, right? So that's what I was that's what I was wondering. Yeah. Which one do you like better out of the ones that you've seen?
Damn, that's a tough one. I think I haven't seen Full Metal Jacket or Eyes Wide Shut. So yeah, those are the only three I've seen. But out of those three, I hate you because I love all of them.
Out of The Shining. Oh, but you're a big fan of The Shining, though, right?
That's the thing. I think I was going to go with The Shining, but...
Yeah.
Fuck, man. I want to see this movie again, but... Because there's a lot... Like, I don't think I have, like, any negative with it. But, yeah, I think I have to go with The Shining right now.
For me, I think it's always been Clockwork Orange. I always just go back to that one.
Yeah, it's because we have established that you're kind of messed up. So
shut up. And you know what? That was my point. Is I think I put this on my Instagram. Like for some reason, when I'm having a shitty day, I put that movie on and it makes me happy. And people are like, "How does that make you happy?" It has like date rape and it has like all this violence in it. It's a fucked up movie, but for some reason it makes me happy. Like I don't know. I just really enjoy that movie.
Well, for me, it's kind of the same thing with me. Like with Watchmen, the subject matter there is not happy. Yeah, it's not like a light subject. It doesn't have a happy ending.
But it makes you happy, right?
But yeah, I can put that on, and it'll make me feel better. Like it'll honestly change like my mood. Like, man, I fucking love this movie, and you know.
You know what I was thinking? I think it's because maybe like the feeling that we get from the movie kind of like overthrows the bad feeling that we have because it's such an intense movie, you know what I mean? Because like I like to watch stuff like that, like The Exorcist, or I'll watch like The Conjuring, shit that's like really fucked up, so it'll like get me out of my funk. Like,
okay, well that's different. Like horror movies and stuff. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know. For me, it works that way. Like I'd rather watch that than like a comedy or something like that. Like it has to be something that gives me more anxiety than I'm already feeling, so I can be like, okay, I'm good now.
Yeah. No, I get you. I totally get you.
But I'm super excited that you finally saw it, and the fact that you got to see it like that is like you're lucky. You're super lucky.
Yeah, that was amazing, and I did want to do like a special video where like I was just gonna do like a narration and like just put clips of the movie, because I don't know, this movie, like I still think about it to this day, like just like the opening like first 10-15 minutes was incredible. And then Hal, I fucking love that dude. Hal Nine-Delson. Yeah. He's pretty cool. I wanted to put some of his last words. Spoiler alert. Oh, it's 50 years old.
Yeah, if you haven't like seen his last
words.
Get with the program. I'm just kidding.
No, I know. Me. But there's always gonna be like those. Even I'm pretty sure you have some movies too like that. You know that you haven't seen.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm not saying that I've seen every movie known to man, but no, I think it's because that was regarded as one of like the most influential movies of all time. Like it's like history. Exactly. So
that's what I was gonna say. Like in the video, like what exactly like makes it like a masterpiece or like influential or a classic, you know? And like, you know, obviously there's Stanley Kubrick, but for me, this movie just had it all. Like the director, the score, like I said, cinematography was beautiful. It still holds up. Everything I feel like it still holds up. Is this different type of like, even in space, I feel like it's a little bit different, but I appreciate that because now it's all like, okay, you can tell that's CGI, or no, that's not how space would, you know, like.
Yeah. And with this movie, it's so beautiful. I honestly, speaking about it now makes me want to watch it because I haven't seen it probably in like, the last time I watched it was probably when I was still in California, so maybe like I want to say 2-3 years ago. But I definitely do remember like that it's just a beautiful, the way it's shot. I think it was way ahead of its time too.
Yeah, definitely. Like if it would have came out right now, I'm pretty sure it would have got like awards, everything, you know, like like for me, because like I saw it, I'm like, fuck, like I know like this is not a movie that came out this year, but I think this is the best movie I've seen this year.
And what do you think like stuck with you about it? Like what kind of like fucked you up about it?
Like just I think maybe the score and that freaking black brick thing that just pops out of nowhere and just, you know, as soon as it's also too like I had my theories too, as soon as they touch it, like something happens to them, you know, something happens. And like when the apes touched it, I think it was after early man or whatever we were back then. I think that's the scene after is when they discover the bone, you know, like, okay, this is how they first discovered tools or something. But for me, I took it as like, oh man, that's when they first discovered something and we discovered it, but they used it to kill something, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like that says a lot about like us today, because even like, you know, when they fast forward, we see this brick thing and all of a sudden we see Hal, you know, like another advancement and something. And like, what exactly would we use that for? So I don't know. It's really just everything, just the whole vibe of it. It just, I don't know. I need to see it again.
It's pretty dark. Yeah, that's what I was going to tell you. I was like, I feel like you need to watch it at least a few times to get it, because I know that this movie, like I've seen several like videos. There's people here on YouTube. They do like they kind of like interpret movies and stuff like that. And I know that this is one of those movies that people have tried to interpret so many times, and everyone comes up with something kind of similar but very different at the same time. And I think it's because it's just like it hits everyone a different way. People reacted to it a different way. But it's definitely dark. It's definitely has that, like, I guess, like, doomsday kind of feel to it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty, like, post-apocalyptic or something like that. But, yeah, so I think it's one of those movies that you definitely have to watch, like, over and over again, at least a few times.
Yeah,
to get
definitely.
the full gist of it.
I definitely want to watch it again. And then...
Do you have it in Criterion?
No, I just have the regular Blu-ray. I didn't even know it was in Criterion. Is it?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
I'm sure it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is too. I should fact check that, but I'm pretty sure it is. I don't see how it wouldn't be. But
yeah, it's just so many, even in the ending, like, it's like, fuck, like, what happened?
You're just kind of like, you're like, can I get some answers, please? I'm just kidding.
No, yeah, and then, like, I'm just tripped out. Like, I was like, man, imagine if I seen this high, like, in the ending would have, like, like, oh, man, like.
Yeah, dude, they do have it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you see, there's another reason to add to my Criterion collection. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that to you. I wanted to talk to you about it, and
So it was like a week of first for you because you saw two movies that you hadn't seen that you enjoyed.
I saw 2001: Space Odyssey and then Sicario, which fucked me up.
Yeah.
And I told you when I saw it, I was like, you know what? I have to see something else. No, I put
Did
on,
you really, or were you lying?
No, I put on I Love You Man.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought you were kidding.
I just had to get in a different mood. I was like, you know what? I have a long day of work ahead of me. Like, I had to work both jobs. So I was like, I need to just calm down.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, like, it's just because, like, well, obviously we can start getting into Sicario and stuff, but obviously the subject matter, the cartel and stuff like that, and just like the certain decisions that, you know, certain characters made. But yeah, spoilers again if you have not seen Sicario. I'm gonna call him Denis Villeneuve.
Denis Villeneuve. I can't say his name
Denis
either.
Villeneuve. Dennis Villeneuve or whatever. Yeah. Spoilers. But did you see it that year it came out, 2015? Did you see it that?
Yeah, I saw it in theaters.
And what was your first reaction?
I loved it. I told you. I remember. Well, didn't I? I think I told you like that. I loved it. Like I've been telling you, right?
Yeah, that's like one of your favorites of his.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. And it's definitely one of my favorite performances of Benicio.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna get into the performances, but yeah, I haven't seen any of his early works, but I've seen Prisoners, Sicario, Rival, Blade Runner, but I have not seen Enemy. But just on the ones that I've seen, like, this guy, he's up for like MVP right now of like current directors, in my opinion, along with like Christopher Nolan. Gosh, what's his name that made Birdman?
Alejandro.
Yeah.
Inarritu.
Yeah, there, I have The Revenant right here. Yeah, him. He's another of my favorite directors right now. But yeah, man, this guy, he's just been killing it. I can't wait to see Enemy. I actually want to buy it to see it. But yeah, my experience with it, obviously, it came out in 2015. For me, I think like 2015 was like a stacked year. So I was like, fuck, I was trying to see everything, and you know, this is just one of them that kind of, you know, slipped, and you know, it took me 3 years to watch it.
But we finally got you to watch it.
I finally watched it, and like I said, I loved it. I just like, it left me, you kind of, you know, like, it fucked me up, but in a good way, you know. It's just like, damn, like, this is just such an intense movie, like, with heavy subject matter, and I feel like it's just directed beautifully. Like, it's awesome. Like, we are Emily Blunt's character. Like, you know, like, the audience is her, because like, she doesn't even know what the hell's going on in the beginning, you know.
Yeah.
And she's like kind of distraught by everything she's seeing too, as you know, obviously the audience is too. And just the fact, like, it's the cartel stuff, like, my friends fucked me up when I was a kid. You know, I don't know how they found out, but they found out this website, and I've seen some stuff, and it's just like, man, like cartels like ruthless. Like I never want to. And I don't want to go to Mexico, like ever again. You know,
they're no joke, dude.
Yeah,
they don't fuck around.
And to see that in the movie, it's like, damn, like I forgot, you know.
Well, but, you saw where I live. I literally live like right there.
Do you really? Okay, sorry, Audrey. I'm not gonna be able to visit you anytime soon.
Yeah, and like, I think it's funny because I was actually discussing this with my coworker today. That Juarez is considered the most dangerous city in like Mexico, and El Paso, were considered the safest city, one of the safest. Really? Like we were ranked, I think, like number 2 or something like that, which is hard to believe because we're right next to Juarez, like legit, like a fence separates us. Like that's like a fence. That's my commute. Like when you see, you know, when she's driving, when they're barely driving, and he's like, "There's the beast." You know how they show it? Yeah. That's like I drive by there every day because that's the freeway. So like I see it. It's like my commute, and yeah, I always think it's crazy, and it's actually starting to get bad again. It calmed down, but between 2000 and I want to say 2008 was like the worst year for Juarez. It was bad, and it started slowly. They kind of go dormant, but then they like come back to like make people scared again. Like, no, like we're still here, bitch. Like, don't get too
like a wave.
Yeah, because they're like, nah, don't get too. Like they don't want the people to get too comfortable. They always want to make sure that the people know, you know, who controls everything. So it's pretty gnarly stuff. And the fact that the stuff that they went through to make that movie is pretty intense as well. So it was an intense movie for sure. But I think it was just really good. I loved it. It's definitely one of my favorite, like kind of like drug lord type of films that I've seen.
Yeah, definitely. It's up there as well for me. But Tyler Sheridan, he wrote this, and he wrote Hell or High Water. He also wrote and directed Wind River, and those are fantastic movies.
Yeah, they're great.
I love those movies. He also wrote the second one, the other Soldado.
Oh, he did come back to write it.
Yeah, he wrote that one as well. But yeah, I think like the dialogue and the script were great. Just again, like, and especially these performers, Benicio, Emily, and Josh. They all did. I didn't even know Daniel Kaluuya was in this.
That's what I was gonna tell you. I was like, when I saw it the second, it took me the second time, like, well, not the second time, but this time around that I saw it again, I was like, hey, it's the guy from Get Out.
Yeah, I was shocked because he just came out. I was like, what the hell? And then I looked up the cast, and then I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like John Berthal also is in this. Like, so like he comes out later on, but I was all right, cool, you know. And he plays a little role, but I mean, he does a pretty good job as well. Mm-hmm. And Josh Brolin, I think he's good as well, but like he's not in the movie as much as like Emily or Benicio, I think. But he does good with what he has. I still think
he does a fantastic job.
With like the part where he plays, is really good. But I think Benicio is a standout in here. I think is one of his best performances. Like he's so subdued, but just at the same time, like he's like.
That's
scary,
what I was gonna tell you.
You know?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna tell you. I was like, he doesn't really say much, but he demands attention. It's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Every time he's on screen, you're like, oh fuck, like, let me see what this guy does or says. You know, like he's just like he's just doing his own thing. Like he does whatever he wants, kind of. You know, like he's just trying. He has this mission, and he's gonna do anything to get there. You know.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think of like a role he's played where he's been more outlandish, but I can't really think of anything. I think the most outlandish I've seen him was probably in, what do you call it? Guardians? Yeah.
Guardians. I have not seen Fear and Loathing, though, but I know that one's kind of like...
Yeah, that's true. I mean, he does... I don't know, but like for some reason, like I feel like he always kind of has the same like tone. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I love him.
Same.
Yeah, but he's great. I mean, I love him, and I thought he did an amazing job. I wasn't a fan of Emily Blunt's character. Yeah. I think she did a good job. I just wasn't a fan of the character in itself.
Yeah.
She kind of annoyed me at times. She was just, like, getting too involved, and I'm like, girl, like... relax. I'm just kidding. Well, I mean,
no, I mean, I liked her. I liked the character, but I can see where you're coming from.
You know what I mean? Like, she was taking it personal, and I'm like, dude, like, I mean, I get it. Josh Brolin's character used her, so they
that's what I was gonna say. Like, she's used and stuff, and like she sometimes she just wants to know like what's going on, but. And at the same time, he does tell her, like, look, like, do you want to be here? You know, like,
yeah, he told her, like, you volunteered.
Like, you volunteered. So, like, you know, just go with the flow or whatever, you know? Mm-hmm. But yeah, even just from, like, the beginning where they raid that house and, you know, you think that those guys are caught, but then, like, you see what's in the wall. And you're like, oh, fuck. And then that little shed explodes. And just, man, like, from the beginning, this movie just kind of grabs your attention and says, okay, this is what you're going to, like, this is what we have in store for you, you know?
Don't you love the music too? Like, it's so like they make it like
it's just so like like just so intense. And the composer's name is Johansson, I think, like that, something like that. But that score is one of my favorites too. It's just so like subdued, but just like intense. You're like just like fuck, like you feel every like.
It feels like a horror movie. Like
yeah,
a real life horror
exactly.
Movie.
That was exactly what I was when I was like thinking about this movie. You know, okay, what am I gonna say? And I was like, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Like, it puts that horror vibe to it. Yeah. 'Cause in a lot of ways, it's obviously with the subject matter, that's terrifying. It is.
It's
horrible. But yeah, he's worked with Denis Villeneuve in Prisoners and Arrival. He's even worked with Darren Aronofsky in Mother, and then back with Blade Runner 2049. So he's done a lot of stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, it's a great movie. I honestly love it. I think for me, one of my favorite scenes is where they're crossing the bridge and they get ambushed.
Oh yeah! Oh my God! Again, we could talk about cinematography. That was incredible. Like just the color choices and stuff like that, but just also like how they're able to capture this whatever's gonna go on. You're just like fuck, like what's going on?
You know something's gonna happen.
Yeah, that moment's just so intense, and then like she sees that guy in the mirror, and she gets down and like shoots him and stuff, and I don't know, that whole scene was intense. It was pretty cool as well.
Yeah.
Just a whole bunch of people get shot, but at the same time, it's cool that they show like some of the people like nearby, and they're like not like really fazed about it.
Yeah, like
and even the ending.
Yeah.
The ending, how they're just like at that soccer place and they're just like playing soccer, and they hear gunshots and stuff, and they're just like, look at it, okay, whatever, like let's just continue playing,
Yeah.
And also that little kind of storyline with the son and the dad kind of bummed me out,
Yeah.
Like I thought he was gonna let him live, but no, he like shoots him in the head and shoots the other guy in the leg.
Yeah.
I want to talk about that too. Like at the end too of that dinner scene where Benicio's there. Like,
hell yeah, dude! Oh my
fuck,
God,
like that was so intense. I'm just
that's
like,
some gangster shit.
Fuck. Like he just kills the kids and the wife, and but at the same time too, like that's what I like about Benicio's character. That he seems kind of like a dick and like okay, whatever. But then like that one scene where Josh explains to Emily, oh yeah, like the cartel like just. Like murdered his wife. I think they said like they chopped off her head and like put his daughter in a vat of acid.
Yeah, they executed her. Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, like that, like, yeah, I'm never going to Mexico. And it just makes you think about like, fuck, like that's fucked up, like that happened to him. So like when that scene happens, you're just like, oh shit, like, is he gonna go through with it? Like, is there a lesson to be learned, like an arc with his character, and he just does it.
Yeah.
Like he finally, and then at the end, I think he's still like, he's still gonna do the same thing. He still wants to like have the same mission of like stopping the cartel. They explained it perfectly in the film. It's like, oh, it's like finding an antidote to like a disease or something. Like that's that's priceless or whatever. So. Yeah,
I like the way that they said that. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. And
but yeah, I completely agree.
Something like that.
Huh?
And it technically is something like that.
Yeah, it really is. And I think, like you said, that scene was crazy because he's just so, like, he was on a mission. Like, nothing was going to change his mind. And when he says, like, for me, it's personal, like, I was like, damn.
Yeah, it was nothing personal. Yeah, well, for me, it was.
I was like, yeah, so I was just like, I think that's one of the greatest scenes for me. But that movie was just so well made. And, God, I honestly appreciate it more and more every time that I watch it.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see where the new one's headed. But I don't know. I haven't seen any trailers for it. I think I saw one, but that was it. So I don't really know.
I seen one, but it's the same one a few times when I go to the theater or something.
They always show it.
That poster though they have for it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like some guy, like some, I guess some, like, I don't know, like a cholo or whatever.
It's pretty badass.
Two flags. Yeah. I heard a lot of different things about this movie. I heard that it sucks, or it's like amazing. It's like up to par with the first one.
So it's very divided.
Yeah, like I've heard from two of my friends. Like one of them like hates it. He's like, oh yeah, like this is a movie that like if Trump saw it, like he'd be like, yeah, you see, this is why we need to build a border and send the immigrants back, and then
Well,
but then like another one of my friends is like, oh, like like it was great. Like the movie was like fantastic.
Well, I mean, I could see that, especially with everything that's been going on. I feel like people are gonna like say shit about it. Yeah. But I don't think that would be a reason to say it's a bad movie. Was your friend trying to say, like, oh, it's putting, like, Mexico in a bad light?
Yeah, like, it just came out, like, in a bad time, It's like, oh, man, like, we're trying to,
But, I mean, fuck it, dude. Like, that's what really happens over there.
Yeah, and it's, it's not our fault.
Yeah, like, shit, man. Like, it's crazy over there. And, that I was actually contemplating going because I mean over there everything's cheaper, but then I was like, nah, like I'm good. Like I still get scared. Back in the day I would go a lot when I was younger, but now I'm just kind of like, because dude, you hear horror stories, and like I mean I've known several people, like actual people that I know that have had stuff happen to them, and I'm just like, nah, I'm good. So I'd rather not. But I completely get where they're coming from in the sense that they think that they're putting Mexico in a bad light. But it's like, well, fuck, dude. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that
happens.
That's how, like, stuff like that actually happens. So, and, like, they even said in the movie, like, when they kill people like that, like, they won't even make it into the newspaper because it's just something that happens, like, every day.
Yeah, so, regularly. Like, it's,
yeah, it's not a big shocker. It's not a big shocker, yeah. But I don't know. I'm still gonna watch it. I'm really excited about it. I don't want to know too much about what it's about, but I'm assuming it's gonna be about the same thing-ish. So, but I'm excited for it regardless.
Both Benicio and Josh came back for it.
Emily didn't though, right?
Yeah, Emily didn't, which is kind of at the end of the first one, you kind of know why, because she signs up. And then we can talk about that scene, the ending. How it's like he just goes like, oh, you have to like sign these papers, like to see like we did everything by the book. Like that was intense too. I thought honestly, I was like, well, if she's not coming back, like he probably does kill her, like. And it's cool to see too because like we just saw him have no mercy for like kids, and and the wife. So like, what's the difference? Or what's the what's it gonna be to him like with this girl?
Yeah.
Like he could just shoot her. So
that
was intense too. And then at the end when he leaves, you see her like, oh, like is he gonna shoot him? But she does it.
I know. I like that scene. I'm like, bitch, try it. I'm just kidding. And he like even looks back at her.
Yeah, he kind of does. Yeah, I feel like he's like, nah, she doesn't have it in her or whatever. So.
I know. That was his face. Like, nah.
Yeah.
Like you won't do it. Like
try it.
I ain't even tripping. That's what he looked like. But yeah, I'm excited that Josh came back too. I think he does such a good job of being that like kind of like good guy, bad guy. Like he's just such a good job.
Yeah, I love that when he plays those type of roles, and this year has just been the year of Josh Brolin. Thanos and Cable, and now this,
Yeah,
he's
for
such a good actor.
He's been popping up everywhere lately.
I'm bummed that he's not with Diane Lane anymore, though. They're a good couple.
I know. I love her. They did make a really good couple. Awesome. But I was gonna say Sicario was actually nominated. Wasn't Benicio nominated for Best Supporting or Best Actor or something? I want to say.
I know it did get nominated for a bunch of things, but yeah. Oh no, actually no, that was
I'm trying. I could have sworn he got nominated for that movie, but maybe I'm wrong. Let me see. Because I remember watching the Oscars that year, and I know it was nominated for a few different things. I think one of them was even cinematography or musical score or something.
No, yeah, he was nominated for Best Supporting Actor.
Oh, he was. I wonder who he lost to.
Mark don't know. Yeah, Mark Rylance for Bridge of Spies.
Oh.
I have not seen
I'm just kidding. I haven't seen that movie either. But
also nominated that year was Christian Bale for The Big Short, Idris Elba for Beast of No Nation, and Mark Ruffalo for Spotlight, which he was great in that.
He was great in that. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, Benicio did an amazing job, too, so that would have been cool. But I know it was, like I said, nominated. And I think it's
Best Cinematography and Best
Original
music.
Score. Yeah.
Yeah, original score. So, I mean, everything that we said, like, there's everything
right.
Cinematographer, Mr. Roger Deakins. That's why. Fuck, man, he's so good.
Yeah.
And he finally won his award last year for... God damn it, what did he do last year? I think he did it. He won for Blade Runner, if I'm not mistaken.
Did he?
Let me fact check this real quick. Yeah, he won for Blade Runner last year. Blade Runner 2049.
Oh, right. We were all excited, remember?
Yeah, we
were like, yes, he got what he deserved because he's so good.
Yeah, he's so good, man. Like, it was beautiful to look at. And
I like the same. You kind of can see his style in Sicario too. It's very like spanned out and very like desert wasteland, because that's what El Paso is and Juarez. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but unfortunately, he didn't come back for the sequel, nor did the composer, nor the director. Just the writer. I think.
Wait, who's directing it?
Some guy named
some person.
Solamia? Or Solomay or something like that. I don't know.
Stefano Solimia.
Suburba. He's done some stuff.
So it's like a few like kind of more low-key movies, I guess.
Yeah, some more low-key movies.
Well, we'll see what he's got with this one.
Yeah. It's currently at 70% in Rotten Tomatoes, with an average rating of 6.8 out of 10. So, I mean, at least it's fresh. You know, I know that we have our differences with Rotten Tomatoes, but...
yeah, at least it's
like I said, at the end of the day, we're going to be the ones judging it, you know?
Right. So
hopefully it's half as good. If it's half as good, I'm going to love it, because this one...
Ooh, you out of the water. Yeah, you scared me for a second because I actually thought that you didn't like it. I was like, fuck.
Oh, no, I know. I like this. I like to keep you in suspense, Audrey. You know, like, kind of like, oh,
I know. But it's just like, fuck, dude, you can't play with my emotions like that, especially when it comes to a movie like this.
Or like 2001.
Or like 2001, for that matter. Yes, because those are some serious movies. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
But,
No, I know. But yeah, I just hope, like I said, it's half as good. I hope I get something out of it more than just, oh, you know, it was a good time or whatever at the movies.
I'm sure it will. I don't think it'll be like bad to the point where we're like, oh my god. But
we want our MoviePass money back.
But I'm really curious to see if people liked it as much as we did.
Yeah, let us know in the comment section down below what you guys thought of Sicario, the first one, if you've seen it, and if you haven't seen it, I hope you don't mind the spoilers.
Yeah, sorry.
That we talked about here. But yeah, I think that should be it for this week's podcast. We talked a lot. We talked from Kit Harington getting married, the AMC stuff, MoviePass, 2001: A Space Odyssey, Sicario, and our kind of our expectations for the second one. But yeah, next week Ant-Man and the Wasp comes out, and also this movie called Sorry to Bother You. Not sure if you've seen the trailers for it, Audrey.
No, I haven't.
It's a film that looks really great. I have passes to go see it this Thursday night, which I'm kind of hyped for. The trailers look really good. It's with Lakeith Stanfield. And he's been in I know he's in that show Atlanta. He's been in that movie with Brie Larson, Short Term 12, and I don't know, you probably remember him from Get Out. He's the one in the beginning who gets kidnapped, and he's at the party.
Yeah.
That he like trips out. So yeah, he comes out. Tessa Thompson is in it from Thor Ragnarok. She plays Valkyrie. But look, yeah, overall, Danny Glover's in it. Terry Crews, Armie Hammer. It looks really good. It looks really, really good. So I can't wait to watch that. Hopefully we get to watch it so we can talk about it.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna look for it because I hadn't seen anything about it, so I'll definitely look for it.
I would recommend to see the trailer. I don't feel like it spoils much, but it premiered in Sundance, and I know it's got a lot of buzz from there. So it's currently at 92% on Rotten Tomatoes. So
that's pretty good.
Yeah, there's that. But yeah, so hopefully we'll talk about next week. I think we're gonna, if Ant-Man comes out, I'm down to watch Ant-Man again, the first one, or but yeah, we're gonna be talking about those films. So stay tuned for that, everybody, and let us know in the comment section again what you guys thought about Sicario or anything we talked about in the podcast. So yeah, until next time, we'll see you at the movies.
Bye.
Later, guys.
We don't believe you, cause we the people are still here in the rear, yo, we don't need you. You ain't a killing off good young nigga move. When we get hungry, we eat the same fucking food. The ramen noodle. This simple voodoo is so maniacal, reliable to pull